Hello, hello, my beautiful Taurians. Intuitive Soul Coach here with your August full moon reading. Welcome, welcome to my channel if you are new, and welcome back if you are returning. Today we'll take a look at the energies of the full moon in August, which do happen to land on around August 22nd. So we'll take a look and see what you'll be celebrating during this full moon energy, what your untapped spiritual gifts are. We'll get a message directly from Spirit. We'll see how you've grown during this cycle, and we'll take a look at action steps that you can take to continue growing on this path. So just a friendly reminder, this is a general reading for the collective energy of Taurus, so it may not resonate with everyone. Please take what does and leave the rest behind. And Taurus, if you're interested in signing up for a free reading or even a personal reading, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, so let's take a look and see what you're celebrating. All right, we have release the past. You will grow from the situation. Time heals all wounds. So it looks like you have been through, goodness, I just heard dirty 30. So maybe you're 30 years old. Maybe it's been a cycle with somebody for 30 years. I'm not sure what that means to you here, Taurus, but please take it as it resonates here. Dirty 30. What I'm getting from this is somebody's been through heartbreak. Somebody's been through a very painful loss. Third party energy, it could be here. Separation. It could be cheating as well. It's only for those of you that know about that, I believe. But I feel like there was some sort of rejection in a situation here, but you're celebrating getting past this heartache. And trust me, Taurus, I know all about heartache, and I know that it is difficult to kind of overcome that energy sometimes. But what you're celebrating during this August full moon here is you're celebrating healing and finally moving forward. And I feel what I'm getting is I'm hearing the word forgiveness. Either you've been forgiving yourself from a situation, maybe you hung on too long to something that just didn't serve you, or maybe you're forgiving somebody else somebody else for taking advantage of your beautiful heart is what I am sensing here. But I feel like you're moving on, you're healing from this energy. So I'm liking this for you. It's something to celebrate, but let's clarify and get a little bit deeper for you. Okay, I'm also hearing the name Maggie. Maggie? So please take that as it resonates. Yeah, there was a lot of uncertainty here. There may have been some lies in a situation with the moon. Somebody, I feel like, unmasked themselves. You could be, I'm getting Gemini energy because Gemini, you know, the two masks here. And that's just, it's not that everybody is working with a Gemini or needing to forgive a Gemini, but what I am sensing here with this moon energy here is something was exposed. There was a lot of frustration in a situation. You maybe felt left out in the cold, but I feel like there's clarity finally in a situation, and that's what you're celebrating. You're celebrating moving past this energy. Let's get one more for this. Spirit, can you please clarify and tell me what else here that my beautiful Taurus is celebrating during this full moon cycle? Thank you. All right, Ten of Pentacles showing up here. So the Ten of Pentacles is all about you finally feeling a little bit at peace in a situation, because the Ten of Pentacles showing up in reverse is that you maybe felt like you had a happy family at one time, and I feel like something got separated. It could even be a divorce here, but I feel like you're finally moving forward and you're acknowledging that this happened for a reason. You're getting past the hurt. You're forgiving. I feel like the biggest celebration here is forgiveness, and it may seem small to some, but it's really not. It's something that's actually very big, very beautiful here. So let's take a look and see what your untapped spiritual gifts are and your greatest strengths during this full moon energy. Full moon August 22nd, going into that following full moon in September. Studying. Okay, we have the Eight of Ariel here. This is the Eight of Pentacles. It says, take great pride in your excellent work. Practice makes perfect. Consider getting additional education or training. So the energy that I'm picking up on is very beautiful. I feel like out of this heartbreak or out of this situation that was very hard for you here, Taurus, something beautiful actually came out of it. Maybe you were focusing on building a business that helped others in relationships at this time. Or maybe you've decided to write a book or go back to school or learn some sort of higher education, because I feel like, excuse me, I feel like the circumstance of this heartache projected you into this strength of really discovering who you are, what you want to do with your life, and how to help others. So I feel from this heartache, from this hurt, a lot of you may be telling your story in one form, way, or another that is actually going to help others out. So from your hurt, from your pain, actually propelled you to be able to help others. So I keep seeing therapy. I'm seeing two different things here, so please take it as it resonates for you. It won't resonate with everyone, Taurus. But a lot of people go into therapy because they have their own, childhood wounding or, substance abuse or something like that. They go into the practice that they want to do because of an experience that they've had themselves. Teachers, kindergarten or preschool or any school age child wants to go do something that they're passionate about because that's just the reason. They're passionate about something, or they want to help heal themselves by helping others. And that's kind of the energy I'm getting here, is there's something that you're going to be doing here, and this is a untapped spiritual gift, is you'll be helping others overcome sort of the same issues that you've been through as well. We have the moon card showing up again. So you may feel like there's a lot of uncertainty in this area here. I'm not quite sure which way to move, which direction here. I feel for a lot of you, it's trusting yourself, finding yourself at this time. But you may feel, usually this card, the Five of Wands, is all about competition here. It's about obstacles. But what I am feeling here is working on yourself here, working on overcoming and achieving your own inner self here, your own inner self obstacles. So maybe that's self-worth. What they're telling me here is they're showing me, self-worth, self-love, divine guidance, spirituality or religion. It's about all these little facets of yourself here is what I'm getting here. And you're trying to overcome any of the pain or heartache, and you're trying to reach for this ultimate Sun card, which is all about abundance, success, vitality. You want to enjoy your life, and you prefer to share it with somebody here, Taurus. But what I'm getting is, excuse me, I feel like even the throat stuff coming through, throat chakra energy, is creative passions as well. So take a look at things that really spark your fire here. What are you doing creatively at this time that can kind of propel you in that forward? I'm seeing somebody painting as well. What you're doing here from the situation is you're taking this heartache and you're putting it into something. So whatever that is for you, it could be journaling, it could be painting, writing, drawing, singing. It could be, learning something new here. The Eight of Pentacles is all about mastering something here. It's very fortuitous for those that are in the art field, the design, music, or again, education is what I am sensing here. So let's move on and get a message from Spirit. All right, Spirit, what do you have for my beautiful Taurians for this full moon energy in August? I just heard the name Jordan, so maybe that's your name. As soon as I said Jordan, I seen a pair of Jordan shoes. So maybe you're wearing a pair of Jordan shoes, or maybe that's your name. So again, please take it as it resonates here, Taurus. It's not going to resonate with everyone. All right. I'm definitely feeling that a lot of you may have been in this place of healing for a long time, and you're finally feeling like you've been doing the work on yourself. Forgiveness, again, is very, very strong energy coming in here for you. Spirit does, you want 4? Okay. I don't think I've ever done 4 in this position, but now I think I understand why. Okay, so we have breathe, we have animal kingdom, we have a child's love, and we have a mother's love. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm getting a very strong, empathic, I feel like somebody's mother has passed here. Somebody's mother. Spirit, do you have a name? Okay, I'm hearing, oh gosh, as soon as I asked the name, I heard a lot of names come through here. Is that Doris? Doris? Kathleen, Regina, Hope is her name, Hope? Okay, so gosh, I was almost getting an overwhelming response of the mother card, and I'll tune into that energy when I get to that card here a little bit more, but I feel like there's this beautiful mother energy that's coming through for you, possibly of somebody who's passed. So please take that again as it resonates. Even if I did not mention your mother's name and she has passed, I feel like this message is very clear for those of you that have lost a mother. But let's tune into this card first. It says, breathe. The breath is the vital bridge between your body and soul. It's the connection between the inside and outside, connecting you to the universe, spirit, and the divine source. The breath permeates your entire being with prana, which is the same life-giving forces that nourishes everything in the universe. So, Taurus, what this is saying is take that breath of deep air here in your belly. Take a breath from the belly instead of maybe short, shallow breaths. If those of you tend to kind of focus on your breathing and you notice that you're breathing very shallow, short breaths, make sure you're really breathing from your belly and taking a deep breath inward, because a lot of you symbolically have been holding on to a breath for quite a while and you haven't been able to release, haven't been able to let go is what I'm getting here. But what Spirit is saying for you is it's okay to release. It's okay to take that breath and let out, because you have beautiful new opportunities coming in for you. You've finally done the healing, done the work on yourself, and now you're ready to open yourself up even more so, because you were broke wide open. And that is a part of the beauty coming into this life is learning and growing, but also being able to have compassion and forgiveness and love. So definitely take this breath. For some of you, maybe you've been doing breath work or focusing on maybe even yoga or getting out in nature and really taking and smelling the air and the leaves and the trees and the flowers. But definitely take this breath here if this is something you've kind of been holding on to, whether physically or spiritually, emotionally. Release is what I'm hearing here. We have Animal Kingdom. Animal Kingdom, Taurus. Animals of all types are extraordinary creatures and miraculous gifts to us. They've been our spiritual companions since the dawn of time. At this moment, they have lessons to share with you that will open your heart and soul. Beautiful energy here. I'm getting Benji. This could be a dog, it could be a cat here. Take it as it resonates. And I'm also seeing a horse. So maybe you just went horseback riding. And even though they have horse on here, I'm getting the energy of freedom. And finally feeling like you can take off again. Because what I was sensing was in the beginning, excuse me, prior to reading this card here, I was seeing a horse just kind of standing there, kind of waiting for a direction. And then as I finished up, I was seeing a horse actually not just galloping here, Taurus, but actually running towards something. So that represents to me a lot of strength, inner strength, and freedom, release, so letting go. Please take this as it resonates here. All right, we also have, we have a child's love, and then we have a mother's love here. So it says, this love between a parent and child is one of the most precious and deep connections we make during our time on earth. Children start out as part of us, and from their first cries, they establish themselves as the biggest part of our hearts. So I'm going to read this one, and then I'll kind of tune into the energy of both, because I feel like these cards came out together for a reason here. It says, a mother's love is reaching out to you at this time and holding you close. She knows how much you miss her and wants to remind you that this special bond of love can never be broken. Ooh, and I just got goosebumps here, because I'm feeling that somebody is going to be very, very connected with this energy here. And I'm actually getting somebody looks a lot like their mother. Maybe this picture reminds you of your mother, or maybe it even looks like yourself here. But I am getting somebody in the mirror. Maybe you've gotten a lot of compliments here, or people have said to you, you look just like your mom. And I'm also getting here a pressed rose. And even though in this picture here, it shows the memories, I'm getting that somebody pressed a rose and it's inside of a book here. And I'm almost feeling like it could be inside of a Bible or it's inside of a very old book. It could even be like an old John Steinbeck book or something that maybe the mother had read, or even Bridges of Madison Garden. Is that a book? Bridges of Madison County? I feel like this is, what is that, Spirit? Is that a movie? Bridges of Madison County? Okay. Something with the movie here. Maybe that this mother-daughter watched together, or if you know the story of that movie, what is it again? Bridges of Madison County? If that resonates with you, please take it as it does. I am very unfamiliar. I think I've heard of it, but I'm just getting so maybe that was a storyline. And then also in the picture here, you can see a beautiful letter or a note here. So maybe some of you have actually written a note or have a note from a loved one. So very, very deep there. Very deep. I've never went that much in depth here for you. So that could be about this heartache as well. Maybe some of you are getting over some sort of a loss. And it could be, a death as well. So it could be heartbreak here. It could be a loss. But I'm getting very, very strongly that something is propelling you. And now I understand why. Because at first I was getting heartbreak, which will resonate with some of you. It could be relationship, romantic, but for a lot of you, it could be releasing the pain from a loss as well. Or not so much releasing the pain here, because you'll always have that, that missing piece, that void. But I feel like you're finally coming to terms with the situation here. So, gotta take a breath from that one, Taurus. Let's take a look and see how you've grown during this moon cycle. How have you grown from this energy here? Okay, thank you, Spirit. Four of Gabrielle. Okay. Four of Gabrielle is, I love this card. It's all about time for celebration, abundant rewards for hard work. Release yourself from burdensome situations. So the Four of Gabrielle here is all about the Four of Wands. It's a celebration. It's hitting a milestone. It's stability within a home and a relationship, finally, is what I am hearing here. So I feel like you've grown to celebrate the little things. Some of you may have even gotten engaged, is what I'm sensing here, because this is the halfway to marriage card. So some of you could have gotten engaged. Some of you may be celebrating something at work here, because we do have the Eight of Gabrielle. Something, again, that you're trying to build up from a situation. Very powerful, beautiful message. I'm sorry, I can't stop thinking about this mother's love. Somebody's coming in very, very strong here and wants you to know just how much they love you and about the hard work that you've been putting into yourself. So very powerful. But let's clarify this Four of Pentacles, or excuse me, Four of Wands for you. Taurus, let's see here. What are you celebrating? What is, how have you grown? Celebrated the small things, not taking anything for granted is what I just heard somebody say here. Not take anything for granted. Knight of Cups showing up here is somebody wearing their heart on their sleeve. It could be even a classic romantic or a lover as well. So for some of you, you are celebrating, again, some sort of love offer. Some sort of love offer that's actually going to make you feel very good. So beautiful. I feel like you've grown again, because the self-worth is what I'm hearing too. You've grown because you've tuned into who you are and the self-worth to help you along your path here. So let's take a look and get some action steps here. Spirit, can we please get some action steps for my beautiful Taurians on how they can continue growing on their path moving forward? And I just heard Judith come through as well. Spirit, I feel like I had to actually kind of close off for a minute, because I was getting quite a few names regarding mother-daughter energy here. So I think I could keep saying names during this whole reading here, but the ones that are kind of breaking through the barrier are the ones that I'm mentioning here. So please take Judith as it resonates for you. All right, so we're just going to get a couple of these cards here to see how you can continue growing on your journey. All right, Spirit, thank you. And one more? Nope, that's it. Okay, from this deck is what I heard. All right. So we have shield yourself, we have heart chakra, and we have crystals. So shield yourself is coming up. It says protect yourself from harsh or fear-based energies by envisioning a cocoon of healing light surrounding you. Shield yourself. So for those of you that are feeling very vulnerable, very empathetic, for those of you that are empaths, perhaps shielding yourself at this time is what is required, because I feel like for some of you, you're taking on a lot of other people's stuff. And I just heard in my right ear here that somebody just said that out loud to somebody else. Like, is this my stuff or am I taking on other people's stuff? So a way to kind of protect that energy for you, Taurus, is surround yourself, I always say, either with a green or pink bubble, or like this card says, envision a shield or cocoon of healing light surrounding you. You can see here that there is a shield, and there is that Leo energy of strength showing up here. So just kind of wrap yourself in that beautiful cocoon and know that whatever outside energy is not for you and it's trying to penetrate that bubble, just let it bounce back. And I always say, I like to say the bubble because, you know, things bounce off a bubble here. And if it's not meant for you, it's not going to penetrate your bubble here. So shield yourself. Next we have heart chakra. It says the answer that you seek is in your heart right now. Be open to giving and receiving love. Exactly. And that's where you're going. This is a step that you can take to continue growing. And that's what you're celebrating as well. You're celebrating finally opening up this heart chakra after a time of deep healing needed and required. So, beautiful energy for you. However, you're opening up your heart chakra. Maybe that's talking to people about what's happened as well. Maybe that's putting your heart energy and time into whatever this situation here is that you've kind of taken and are advancing and growing and learning. Maybe it's this love offer that's coming in, or this celebration or milestone that you're hitting. Heart chakra comes in many different forms, but one of the biggest things that you'll realize here with heart chakra energy is it's about that forgiveness. Forgiving, releasing, letting go, and opening up your heart again, especially after it's been broken, Taurus. And you're stepping into a beautiful new version of yourself. And I feel like you're able to offer even more love than before. And a lot of times people have a hard time acknowledging or recognizing when they shut down their heart. They're thinking, oh, I can never love again, or I'll never get past this pain or this heartache. But I feel like you're celebrating actually opening yourself up to the possibilities again, once again, that are going to bring that best version of yourself out. And lastly, we have crystals. It says the energy of crystals supports you and helps you with your present situation. I'm seeing two different stones here. I'm seeing a ruby stone. So maybe you're wearing a ruby, and then I'm seeing garnet, ruby and garnet. Maybe it goes together. Maybe it's a necklace, or maybe just a piece of those crystals that you carry with you here. So please take them as they resonate. I'm also seeing a ring. It could be a ruby ring that you have as well. I'm not quite sure what the birthstone for ruby or garnet is, what sign that is for. So please take it as it resonates here. I'm also seeing, I love crystal energy, but I'm seeing a lot of you working with beautiful crystals here. And I'm actually seeing either a pyramid. Is this a pyramid or a cylinder, Spirit? I feel like this is something that stands up. So kind of like this, for example, this isn't what I'm seeing here, but it's something that kind of stands up in the energy here. And this is a beautiful selenite. Maybe you have selenite. It could resonate with one of you as well. But I'm seeing there's some sort of statue or some sort of crystal that just stands up. And that's a very powerful one to have in your energy. All right, so that's what I have for you, Taurus. Very deep, very powerful, compassionate messages here. I'm sending you out a lot of love and light. If this resonates, please feel free to let me know in the comments. I do read all of them. It helps me connect with you. And I love to see how this does resonate with you. Feel free to hit that like, subscribe, comment button if this does. And I look forward to tuning into your energy next time. Lots of love, Taurus.